Nothing like it, folks. The All-Star festivities in the air. Kevin Harlan here with partners Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Tonight, the best shooters in the NBA battle it out in the three-point contest. It's time to find out which player has what it takes. So it's Glenn Rice ready to go.
Let's do this.
1 point. That's 2. 3 down. Yeah! Money ball, no good. He's got 5. 6. He's up to 7.
Bingo!
He comes away with 4 points on that rack. He's got 9. He's got 10. 11 points. 2 racks to go. Hits for 15.
Getting some momentum going right here, guys.
That makes 21. He's hot now, his 7th consecutive basket. That makes 24.
That stroke is looking honey sweet.
Now at 26, and he walks away with a score of 28. Wow, how about that performance, guys? Man, nice work.
Yeah, he really showed the damage he can do when he dropped those 8 straight.
So it's Gilbert Arenas here.
Something the shooters have to avoid here is over-adjusting if the shots aren't falling.
Yeah, you don't want to start altering your release pointer or anything like that. Even if things aren't going well, that can hurt you a whole lot more than it can help.
Can't get the money ball. He's got 5. Now with 6. Drains the money ball. He's got 9. 10 points on the board. Now with 11. Money ball, no good. That gives him 12. That's 13. Just 2 points there. He won't be happy with that. Now 14. Up to 15 now. And now with 16, he finds himself at 16 points at the end of the round. Well, a very respectable performance from him there, guys.
Right from the opening rack, he was on a roll, got himself immediately into a groove.
And so we'll see Dirk Nowitzki.
You know, I feel like guys sometimes start to drift off mentally deep in a round.
And that's a very good point. Your ability to focus and maintain some consistency with your rhythm oftentimes determines who wins and who loses.
Yep. 8 points.
Atta boy. And he's off to a decent start. Uh-oh.
That's 5 in a row. He better get it together.
Now he's starting to struggle.
2 racks remaining. That's 13. Now to 15. 1 rack left. That gives him 18. 19 the score. Now 20 points. He collects 22 points. Guys, hard to find any fault with that display.
Money ball's so critical to knock down in this competition, and he gets 6 out of 9.
So it'll be Kawhi Leonard here.
Your memory has to be very short in this format. Like less than a second. You have to put every miss right behind you. Forget about it.
And with 1 miss, it can be easy to do that. But miss 2 or 3 in a row, and it becomes even more difficult for them to put that out of their mind.
No good with his 4th in a row. Off the mark with 5 in a row now. Comes up empty on his 6th straight.
A rough patch right now.
Oh, boy. Another one off the mark. That's 9 in a row. That makes it 10 in a row. It's getting worse.
For him to close this out is going to take a very strong effort. Otherwise, he's in trouble.
And Clark, he's out.
Not enough to make the next round, Kevin.
Yeah, all academic from this point.
finish for money rack. He closes out the round with 8 points. There was just something off about him in that round.
Yeah, he looked completely out of whack. I mean, he could not get his mechanics right. He may as well have just passed on the round altogether.
So it's Tracy McGrady, and he's ready to go.
To avoid elimination here, he needs at least 16.
Yeah, it's going to require pretty good effort out of him, but I think he's up for the task. That's a good rack for him.
That makes it 4 straight for him. 7 points.
He needs 8 points more to stay in contention. There you go. He needs 3 more points.
Now to 15. Now in third.
And that's his 3rd straight good rack. He's rolling.
Looking very good now, locked in.
Tied for second. Second place. And now 24. He's at 25. And he posts a total of 25 for the round. Wow, that was something else, guys. We don't see too many performances like that.
Boy, he cleaned up on the money balls, nailing 7 out of 9.
And here we go with Larry Bird. He knows exactly what score will get him into the next round. 22 points. That's the number he's looking to advance with. He'll have to bring it. He needs a good round.
Fantastic.
Can't get the money ball. Now 9 points. Up to 10 now. Now with 11. Nearly perfect there. Just 1 miss on the rack.
He needs 8 more points to advance.
Hits for 15. He's got 16. Feeling it.
4 more and he moves on.
Makes it to 19.
Now we're talking.
That ties him up for third here.
That gets him into the 3rd hole and books him a place in the finals. And with that, he reaches the 2nd place score.
He's able to total 27 points. What an unbelievable round. Right away you could tell it was going to be special.
He racked up the points on his bunny balls, only missed 1.
Rice has got the honors of being able to go into the finals as the top scorer from the qualifying round.
The performances all around have been off the charts. This has been a true shootout.
Absolutely. I mean, we've got a great 3-point contest on our hands this year, guys.
So here we go with Tracy McGrady. He had the lowest score of all the qualifiers, so he goes first. Let's see if he can kick it up a few notches.
A hot start is pretty essential, isn't it? I mean, it seems like we rarely see guys recover from a bad first rack or two.
Yeah, I think you hit it right on the head because oftentimes you're putting more and more pressure on yourself to perform, and it is hard to shoot with confidence when you do that.
That's a streak of 7 in a row.
So smooth.
Up to 22.
A nice run here.
1 last rack remains. That's his 5th consecutive make. He's up to 27. That makes 28 points. And he racks up 30 points in all. Wow, that was something else, guys. We don't see too many performances like that.
Well, we know if there's one guy in the competition you'd expect to turn in that kind of round, it would be him.
And so here's Bird now.
Let's go.
That's 2. Now with 4. 6. Great stuff. He can only afford 2 more misses. He's got 9. Up to 10 now. 11 on the board.
That's 2 good racks for him back to back.
Well, I think, yeah, that's it. He's done.
Yep, he can't make it up in these last few shots, Kevin.
Yeah, thanks for playing. We'll see you next year.
He comes away with 23 points. And so we'll see Glenn Rice. We've reached the climax. He's got 1 last shot to go home with the trophy.
He's going to have a very difficult time repeating his first-round performance. That was incredible, off the charts.
I tell you what, he set the standard very high for himself, but his confidence has to also be sky high at this point.
Too much ground to make up here, Clark. He's done.
And that's just the way it goes sometimes. Out of here.
Yeah, you do your best. Sometimes, though, the competition can just be a little tough.
He posts 24 points for the round. So that's going to do it, folks. What a tremendous performance here tonight from the winner of this year's three-point contest, Tracy McGrady.
He was one chill customer out there. He really kept his wits about him the entire way through the contest.
Yeah, and Clark, that's the key. I mean, he never got too high or too low.
And the drama, the excitement. This year's three-point contest had it all. It was our pleasure to bring it to you. Every shot terrific to watch. Now, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long for Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Thank you and good night.